Zoals alle bedrijven in het fonds is Ricardo aanzienlijk ondergewaardeerd. Ricardo bezit een ongekende hoeveelheid aan kennis en ervaring op het gebied van motors en transmissiesystemen, wat resulteert in een marktaandeel wereldwijd van meer dan 40%.
Ricardo is a leading worldwide brand based on its long heritage of helping vehicle manufacturers develop new engine and transmission systems. Critically, the company is so innovative because it learns from every project that it does.
The core competence of Ricardo is an engineering services company, and we develop engineering for the world's leading car companies, off-highway companies, commercial vehicle companies. And if you think about it, everything under the skin of the vehicle is what Ricardo develops, from engines, transmissions to electronics. Well, Ricardo is a world leader in providing these services to these car companies, commercial vehicle companies and off-highway companies. We've been around for 100 years supplying these services and recognised as the world leader. This is where Harry Ricardo started the business. He started the business by designing engines for the local fishermen. So you might wonder why we're on the south coast of England. Well, that is why. Once he'd saturated the market and all the fishermen had engines, he then moved into the car market. And we used to make cars from this site in the 1920s. He quickly realised you can't make money making cars, and so became an engineering consultant. And 100 years on, we live through engineering consulting.
The real trick is to work on many different projects. For example, the company developed the new diesel engine for India's tuk-tuk style taxis, and the new dual clutch transmission technology for the Bugatti Veyron, the world's fastest production car.
Well, we're living in very interesting economic times at the moment, and Ricardo is continuing to perform well. Partly of that is due to our strategy in terms of being very diversified to make sure that we're working globally with many clients and many sectors, from engines, transmissions, from people like BMW to Toyota, from Asia through to Europe and North America. And I think for investors like Delta Lloyd, this is very important to know that their investments are well protected by having a broad spread of diversity. And I think also from our point of view, it's very important to have investors like Delta Lloyd who are investing for the long term and that they can see the growth aspirations of the company and there to support them also.
From our many meetings at Ricardo, what becomes clear is they have a great management team who share a passion for everything that they're doing. More specifically, we've learned how the company has improved both its strategic positioning and financial management.
Naast haar sterke positionering beschikt Ricardo over een solide balans en genereert jaarlijks sterke kaststromen. Een deel van deze kaststromen wordt jaarlijks uitgekeerd in de vorm van een aantrekkelijk dividend voor loyale aandeelhouders.
Well, the long-term trend for the auto industry at the moment is CO2 reduction and fuel economy improvement. And this is where Ricardo plays completely. Now, we're an interesting company because we're driven by product development rather than the sales of our clients. And therefore, any product that needs to improve its fuel economy, Ricardo will be very active in. Also, high oil prices is a driver for Ricardo as clients need to develop new products to become more fuel efficient.
Als we kijken naar de lange termijn is Ricardo sterk gepositioneerd voor de outsourcing trend waarbij autofabrikanten steeds meer gaan uitbesteden. Dit maakt het werk voor ingenieurs niet alleen een stuk aantrekkelijker en diverser, maar is ook een stuk efficiënter en dus goedkoper voor autofabrikanten.
Well, there's two ways that Ricardo drives innovation. One is by employing very, very innovative people. The second way is by having a process which we call technology road mapping, where we focus and we predict the technologies for the future, and then we look at the gaps between what we have today and what we need, and we use this process to develop an innovation roadmap. Well, the relationship with Delta Lloyd Asset Management is very good, and I'd say very different to other investors that we work with. Delta Lloyd are very, very engaged in the business. They seem to be very interested in what we're doing and have visited us many times at our offices. I think this is very important because it means that they can understand, and when we need help from the investors in the future to grow the business, they'll understand why we need that, they'll understand the business, and that brings a lot of value to us.
The company has profitably diversified its client base by winning orders from new and successful customers such as Toyota of Japan. And often these deals have been struck at more favourable terms. This is important and gives us great confidence of the future because it demonstrates clearly how much value Ricardo adds to its clients.